Assalamu alaikum, Jianu, Pakhair Agale, Ni Hao Ma, Chune Shume, Washmale, Hai, Gonzaimus, hi, hugs and hellos to all those beautiful, amazing people who are tuned into PT World and are watching World this morning alongside the very amazing, the prodigy Shahzad Khan by himself, on his own today. And for all those people who are tuned into PTV Global as well, a very good morning. I really do not know what time is it in your country, but since it's good morning over here in Pakistan, so it's a good morning from our side and from the entire team as well. But then at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, please, for all those people who are about to leave for their work, make sure that you guys drive safe, wear the seat belts, and please, obey by all the traffic rules. It's very essential and it's very necessary as well for your safety and for the safety of all those people who stay back home and they pray that, Daddy, please come back home safe. It is very essential. But then at the same time, all those daddies going outside, why do you think they go outside? They go outside because they want to nurture their kids. They want to give them that platform where they can actually perform so much more better than what they have done in their lives. I mean, I as a daddy myself, I think at times that, there's so much more to be done within the field of academics and sports at the same time, and this is what we have picked up on. So ladies and gentlemen, when I'll go back in my own time when I used to be in school or college, I still remember that, thanks to Allah Almighty that I was able to study in a campus where there were football grounds, cricket grounds, and whatnot. But today the trends are changing. Today, whenever you go see a private school, indeed, it's not a campus. They say that it's a campus, but then it's like a five room house, normal, something of that sort, where how do you think that your kid is actually going to get the best of, the best of academic learning? Yes, you will. But then the best of extracurricular activities, how? Then there are people jumping into it. And then there are people who are saying that, we have been sportsmen our entire life and we can probably bring about a change. And then, we can never say that, it's not necessary, because the fact that now for all those kids who apply for universities abroad as well, they have to fill in a form where they have to write that which sport they were playing earlier, and it makes it quite easier for their admission to get done within that particular university as well. So everybody's emphasizing on it. And alongside the mental health, obviously the physical health is important. So there are people with the name of Why Not. Now what they're doing is that they have got different products, obviously, but one of them is an engineer, one of them is a banker. And so what they have done is that they have decided to work together and make sure that they come up with such brilliant ideas where mental health and physical health play a role hand in hand together and in synchronization. They do boot camps, they take the kids somewhere hilly areas and they teach them, they train them, not because they want to do it, because they were sportsmen by themselves in the first place, and then they understand how important it is. So with me, ladies and gentlemen, today I have Mr. Ashar Imam, who's the CEO of Why Not. Hello Ashar, assalamu alaikum, how are you?
Assalam. Thank you so much for having us today. I'm
no problem.
Pretty good.
How was your tea?
It was pretty good.
You are really one of those guys whom we have literally served tea. Otherwise, we do not serve tea on the show.
Right,
we do it after the show.
I'm absolutely honored.
Well, thank you very much for coming over alongside Ashar.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have got Hasnan Hamdani, who is the director of Why Not. Hello, Hasnan. How are you? Assalamu alaikum.
I'm good, sir. Thank you very much. Wa alaikum assalam.
Thank you very much for coming over, gentlemen. So first of all, we'll start with the brief introduction of what Why Not is.
Why Not Pakistan is why, as in being an engineer, I come from an engineering background, so I talk in engineering terms a lot. And me and Hasnan, we have been sportsmen all our lives. We went to the same school, same college and everything. Yeah. And we have been friends for I don't know, since
20 years.
for 20 years
Since
probably.
You weren't even born?
No, I wouldn't say that.
The connection was there.
Yeah, I don't know, we connect.
You guys understand each
other. Yeah, we are on the same frequency in engineering terms again. So Why Not Pakistan is Y as in y-axis, the vertical axis, and not as in nautical.
Okay.
So the plan is, the mission is, the ambition is to climb vertically at the speed of knots. And it's Why Not Pakistan. So why not Pakistan?
Why not Pakistan?
Why not?
Yes,
so
why not?
This is what we are saying to Pakistan. Everyone who's talented, who has skill, we want everyone who's skillful. I would again go back to engineering, but I'm a network engineer.
Okay.
So I understand how the internet works.
Yeah, we truly know that. Just because the fact that we have discussed it, don't jump, please.
All right, sorry.
Okay, but Hamdani sir, moving on to you. How come, because he was abroad, he came back, you guys were friends. Who decided that, okay, let's do this? And why do you think that there was a need for such a platform as well?
Okay. Almost all our life, we have lived in Islamabad, Pakistan. Then I was a banker by profession. I was working with the bank, and he left for Australia. He got his immigration done.
Left you all alone.
Yeah, he left all of us, and he went. He went there and he started working with Melbourne Sports Institute.
Okay.
And since he's a sportsman as well, that's where he realized that, okay, we used to talk about the shortcomings in Pakistani society, and especially in sports industry,
Okay.
because from the time when I was growing up, I've seen Wasim Akram and I've seen Waqar Yunus, I've seen Sayyidina. We have seen the best team, best Pakistani cricket team.
Yeah.
Let's
We've
talk
only
about
seen cricket when we were growing up.
Yes,
Absolutely,
exactly. Let's
To be
talk about
honest.
cricket
Absolutely,
first.
that's what we used to
So
see.
then we saw a decline.
Okay.
Then we saw a decline, and as a sportsman, we both felt it. And one fine morning, I still remember, he called me from Australia and he said that I've seen this system working here, and now I know what do we have to do
Okay.
in Pakistan. I'm coming back and get ready. So he came back, he presented his idea, he has this whole thing planned.
Okay.
And it was his idea, which I really liked. And being a sportsman myself too, I said, yeah, this is
And then
what
you
I
were
want
like,
to do.
let's do it, man. Let's
Yes,
get-
yes,
let's just
this
get
was a good
together.
idea, and this is something which, okay, in the world, what do is they train kids, they train students as sportsmen, and when they come out, when they are coming out of the universities, they are proper athletes, trained
Exactly.
professional athletes. So
And
this
I
is what
think
we want.
I think I've got something else to share with all my amazing viewers as well. That in China, for when they start training a kid for Olympics, the age is 5, and they are not supposed to do anything else till the time they compete in Olympics, win a gold medal, go
Absolutely.
back home.
Exactly.
And we have seen Olympics taking place as well.
Yeah.
But what did Pakistan do in Olympics? I mean, so
Like
how
we-
sad did you guys feel in that? I
we
mean,
feel
we
like-
did have a few people representing, but then at the same
But
time,
again,
we couldn't pull it off.
I remember winning the hockey Olympics in '94.
Yeah.
It was '92 or '94. I don't remember the exact year. Since then, we have hockey was one sport in which we represented continuously in the Olympics. But off late, we have fallen back on that as well. We are not able to compete in hockey as well because one of the reasons that I particularly feel is the sporting industry has become very professional.
Okay.
There is no more room for amateurs in there anymore.
Exactly.
If you want to do it, if you want to do sports, you do it professionally. And you do it in conjunction with your academics.
Okay.
The concept of that the whole world is working on, and the concept that I want to work in Pakistan, we want to work in Pakistan as well, is of a sports athlete, a student athlete,
Exactly.
an athlete who is good with his studies as well.
Exactly.
So the product that we have launched is the thing that we're working on is a sports scholarship. The sports scholarship would start from cricket and soccer because these are the major sports that are getting played in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Particularly cricket and soccer as well. We're getting traction for soccer as well these days since a lot of leagues are being followed and everything.
Exactly.
So starting off from here, having competitions between schools in cricket and soccer, we want to go down to all the way down to a chess game. And
Very
I
nice.
want to incorporate, we're working on incorporating.
So the entire horizon of the sporting industry is going to be
Absolutely.
covered by Why Not,
Absolutely.
and I think that's great as well. And that's why I say people that it is very essential to travel as well, because you learn and then you come back and then you apply it, because there's only 5% of people who get original ideas. The rest of them, they try copying them as well. Same is the case with Uber and everybody else. That's what people are doing. They're replicating the idea with the same business model, but then the trends are different within every country.
Absolutely.
And it depends on how geographically you're located as well. But then, okay, so you guys formed Why Not? You guys are coming up with scholarships as well. How are you guys going to integrate with all of those other schools? And by what age? I mean, for example, a child of any age can be a part of Why Not as well, or not, or what's the process?
Initially, what we have launched is that the students aged from 14 to 18 would be eligible for the scholarship.
Okay.
So the age that we are targeting is from grade 9 till grade 12.
Okay.
That is the age where a cricketer is developed. That is the age where a cricketer is getting developed. I remember being in college when we were in first year, we were not allowed to play with the second years. Why? Because they said that it's our year and
Because
we're
you
gonna
guys bunked a lot, right?
well, that is one of the reasons as well. So what we're working on is how we're going to be awarding the scholarship is that all the kids will go through a test that would be an MCQ based test
Okay.
that would judge them on their academics.
Yeah.
We will be incorporating, we have tests developed already on English, Urdu, general knowledge,
Oh,
common
that's tough,
sense, common sense.
Common sense,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, and analytics. So these are the things that we'll be evaluating a student on. It's not going to be a ritualized base test.
Yeah.
It is going to be common sense. You cannot learn anywhere. You have to apply common sense on the test.
I mean, it's so common, so why do you have to learn?
Yeah.
But no, but Hamdani sahab, I need to ask you, so how are we, going about this, because of the fact that we need a lot of schools to be on, on your list as well, and then you guys will obviously have to go talk to them that this is what we are doing, this is what we are projecting. What is their first response? Because you've done, you guys just got done with the first boot camp as well, and we've got the pictures of that as well, and we'll share. But then, how did you guys pull it off in the first place? Because I think this was the most difficult aspect of your business model.
Yeah, it is. But okay, we are very happy with the way things are going right now.
Okay.
The response is very good, especially from kids and especially from school owners and teachers and everyone placed in the school. Their staff, they're very cooperative. People, okay. The problem with us right now is we do understand what the problem is, but nobody is doing anything about it.
Okay.
So when we have started doing something about it, people are responding. We do not face too many hurdles when we go talk to a school or a principal or to a kid for that matter. Parents are willing to send their kids.
Okay.
Teachers are willing to encourage students.
And to cooperate with you guys so that
Exactly.
you guys can get the kids and take them and then train them, and
Exactly.
then
So
they'll follow
right
the
now-
results as well.
Right now we are in a phase of collecting the data from Islamabad and Pindi,
Okay.
inshallah. And I think by December or January we'll be done with that. Once we have the data of how many students in Islamabad under 19 want to play cricket or soccer or any other game for that matter, once we have that data, then it would be very easy for us.
No,
to
but then
talk.
where will you take them? For example, for all those people who want to be cricketers, their ultimate dream is that, they get picked up by the national team as
Exactly.
well. Then the selection committee end up at NCA. Where will you guys take them? Where's your facility?
Yes. Generally, what the idea is to develop a league within Pakistan.
Commercializing sports.
Yeah.
Exactly, because I would say like in Europe, what they have done is they have commercialized their sports.
Exactly.
For example,
And they're earning money out of it.
Exactly. Instead of Europe was fighting wars with each other like 100 years ago, and now they have brought everything onto a sporting pitch.
Yeah.
Real Madrid and Barcelona, when they play, it's like war, but it is a productive war. You're pitting your wits against each other. They're not fighting anymore with swords or bullets or guns.
Right.
They're fighting with their wits, and because they have made it commercial, they make money out of it. It's a huge industry over there.
No, that's nice. But now, what I'm asking is that where is your facility to train all of those kids who are going to be enrolling for your program?
I am a proud ICBian, went to ICB from grade 1 to grade 12. Studied there. We had a very good facility while I was studying there. Very good sporting ground. All the government schools that we have in Islamabad, the model schools that we used to go to, they all have their own facilities. Plus, the private schools that we are targeting, they have their facilities as well. Some of them have it, some of them do not have it.
Yeah.
As everybody knows, the idea of a league is you play home and away games. So the idea is to engage our students. Instead of on a weekend, you are thinking about going out and hang out with your friends.
Yeah.
You think about a game.
Play basketball, probably.
Yeah.
You have a game. For
They
example,
say you're boring.
ICB is playing against Behria. That would be a good competition.
I mean, when I used to study in Bahria College, we won the basketball championship as well, so that's great. I mean, you can think about it, but it's
I don't
perfectly
really
all right.
believe that. I don't really
Well,
believe
it's
that.
perfectly all right, because whenever we used to go play with all of these schools, the problem was that for all those people who need to be in FSC or probably in A levels, they need to age somewhere between 17 and 19. They all were like 22, 23. That's what the problem was. And they would slap you all around. You'll feel like, what's going wrong over here? But that's great. That's a great initiative, I must say. At the same time, for all those people who are watching us, we'll give you the exact details of how you can contact them as well. But then at the same time, so you'll probably, what your focus is on, that you'll get the facilities from all the schools, you'll integrate with them. Now, it'll come down to all the coaches, and then what type of mental health are we talking about over here, and what type of physical aspects are there?
Absolutely. I would like to talk about the mental health.
Yeah.
For every game, the way we are going to be selecting the kids is we are going to put them through a test.
Yeah.
Then we are going to put them through a trial.
Okay.
If you're a sportsman,
So first it's a test and then a trial.
yeah. If you're a batsman, go out and show me how you bat. Show me your straight drive. Show me your cover drive. Give me a cut shot.
Yeah.
Show me how you play a pull shot. If you're a bowler, get the batsman out.
Yeah.
If you're a fielder, go field. If you're an umpire, if you're a photographer even, uh, we're going to put them through a trial and then we're going to interview them.
Okay.
So this is going to be our benchmark for giving the scholarships. After that, for mental health particularly, in a game between, for example, Islamabad College for Boys is playing Bahria College.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're not going to evaluate on win and lose. We're going to evaluate, I'm going to evaluate on 3 and 4 factors. Those factors would be fighting spirit.
Okay.
Do you back down when you're in a corner or do you stand tall?
Yeah.
How's your discipline? How's your decorum? Do you respect the authority or not?
Yeah.
Because what I learned, what me and Hasnan learned on the sporting field is so much more than you learned in...
Exactly, and then, you know, the discipline's there, how do you lead your team, and then
Absolutely.
teamwork.
This is what we lack right now in our sporting industry. Pick any game for that matter. Squash, we were champions. Hockey, we were champions. Cricket, we were champions. We are
No,
still.
we are still number one
yeah,
test cricket
mashallah,
team.
but
Mashallah.
then again,
Absolutely,
this is
absolutely.
what we lack.
Absolutely.
Leadership skills, the mental strength. The moment you have to put up a big fight, this is what it's all about. So this is what we are going to train kids for, and inshallah, in a decade or so, you will see.
Okay, but then now let's talk about the boot camp which took place
Definitely,
as well,
yeah,
and Roots was
definitely.
participating
Yep.
in it. There were other schools as well.
Yep.
So if my producer's ready with the pictures as well, okay, he's not. But then we can probably
alright,
speak
we can-
about it as
alright.
well. You guys took the kids to Murray, and
Yeah,
then what did you guys do?
Actually, again, the boot camp is targeted towards physical and mental health.
Okay.
Like, a healthy body can only contain a healthy mind. If your body is not healthy, you cannot do anything in life. You cannot excel in life. So having a good physical body is so much more important
Yeah.
in order to do anything in life. The training was that we wanted to, like, I personally want to instill confidence in our kids.
Okay.
Whoever you are, be comfortable in your skin. You have to stand tall and be whoever you are. Again, the idea was to listen to the kids, what they want to discuss. We brought the kids onto a platform and we just, bombarded them with random questions. Like,
Yeah.
okay, what do you want to do with your life? Where is your life headed?
Did
What
they
do you-
have any answers to that
Yeah.
as well? I think I still haven't figured out.
yeah, like
But this
a
is
lot
what I
of
wanna
a lot
do.
of interesting people still haven't figured it out like, what they're going to be doing. Anyway, so what I asked the kids to do was to not give me traditional answers.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you want to be an engineer or a doctor. Tell me what you feel inside. What is your passion?
And then what were the answers?
Somebody wanted to be a photographer. Somebody wanted to be an art teacher. There were like a lot of diverse
Artist,
answers. Somebody
yeah.
wanted to be a scientist. Somebody wanted to go be an astronaut.
And they never told that to their parents, right?
I don't know. Probably
That's
they don't have that that kind of.
I mean,
mahal.
the moment if there's a boy being born in a family, oh, he's going to be an engineer. And if
Or
it's a
a
girl,
doctor.
oh, she's going to be a doctor.
Absolutely.
I mean, come on, guys. Which era are you guys living in? Let them decide for themselves. And, you've been spending so much money on making sure that, that their careers are like within the conducive environment so that they could work, they could excel. So let them decide too, please. Let them decide. It's very essential. And then, I think I'm going to beg to all of those private school owners as well who actually run schools within houses. And, I think I'm going to beg the CDA chairman as well that, earlier there was a campaign where there were no offices or nothing was allowed within schools. Please make sure, in fact, within houses. So please make sure that there are no schools within houses as well. This is something which is actually destroying, I mean, that nurture which we are supposed to give or provide those facilities, which is our responsibility to provide to our kids. I think we're not doing that. And then all of those schools are actually ripping the parents off just because of the fact that they had to pay the rents and whatnot. They might come up with different activities, but then there are people who are jumping in because they can feel that there is a gap. But ladies and gentlemen, right now we'll have to go for a short break. When you guys will come back, we'll talk about different activities which took place at the boot camp of Why Not, and then what the kids did and how they felt great about it. Let's take a short break. Good morning.
Some of the world's most fascinating brasswork originates from the city of Peshawar in the province of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Brasswork involves engraving beautiful patterns and shapes using traditional methods known as Naqshi to describe sketching and Khudai, translated means scraping. Swat is renowned for its woven textiles and embroidered products. While weaving is carried out in many major cities, Swat in particular is a long-established weaving center whose blankets are mentioned even in early Buddhist texts. Swat has also retained its traditional form of embroidery, which is probably the most creative and colorful needle artwork found anywhere in the world. The enchanting arts and crafts of Pakistan.
The ancient city of Taxila is the heart of stonework in Pakistan. This art, which has been preserved and practiced for centuries, can be seen on many major landmarks of the country. Notably, the Pietra Dura work in the Lahore Fort's Sheesh Mahal. These stone products take days to complete and require immense precision and skill from the craftsmen. The final products are perfect for souvenirs, gifts and decoration pieces, each depicting the richness of Pakistani culture at its best. Camel skin and ivory craft are trademarks of Multan's handicraft repertoire. Camel skin is cleaned, dried and mounted onto molds which can be of any shape desired. Multicolored lacquer painting is then used to ornament the molds, which in the end bear a Mughal or Persian feel. Ivory is crafted into pens, chess sets, jewelry and other accessories such as keychains by the expert craftsmen. Such detailed work, while being extravagant, is indeed a feat to achieve, and craftsmen of Multan produce beauty with their work which is worthy of global admiration. The enchanting arts and crafts of Pakistan.